308. That was ZZ Ward right there with 365. You're listening to the afternoon show, and it's a special edition right now. I'm Senior Airman Kellen Carr, and also in the studio, a lovely co-host,
Airman First Class Brianne Scharnhorst.
And then we have a special guest today, Mr. Kool, Robert Bell, in the studio. How you doing today, sir?
I'm doing wonderful. How you doing, Kelly?
I'm doing great, sir. It's a pleasure having you here in the studio. Like this is crazy right now. I was telling my dad earlier today. I was like, yeah, we're gonna have Kool and the Gang in the studio. He's like, man, if you don't get me an autograph, I'm gonna be so upset with you. So I got to make that happen, sir. If that's okay with you.
That should not be a problem.
And I know you're gonna be jamming out tonight. Where you guys gonna be playing at tonight?
Well, here at the Yokota Air Force Base.
And you're gonna be playing at the Tayo Community Center at 7
okay.
o'clock. Doors will open. Doors will open at 6:30. But folks, make sure you stay tuned because we're gonna have more with Mr. Robert Bell, aka Kool, and Kool and the Gang. We're gonna be talking with him about just some of the things as music has evolved, how you guys have managed to evolve, and this Christmas album. I understand you guys dropped.
Yeah, cool for the holidays.
All right, folks. Well, make sure you stay tuned. And in the meantime, why don't we go ahead and toss it to a song real quick? How about Too Hot? Is that all right with you, Kool?
Hey, kind of cold here. Yeah, I can go for Too Hot.
All right, folks.
Heat it up, my man.
314. That was Kool and the Gang right there with Too Hot, and it's a pleasure to be able to intro a song, an outro a song, and then you got Kool in the building with you. I'm Kellen here on the afternoon show, also with Brianne and Mr. Kool, Robert Bell. How you doing?
Hey, well, I'm having fun right now.
When was that song? Was that song written? Too Hot.
Too Hot.
It's taking it back a little bit.
Yeah. I was on the first album with JT, 1980.
And JT, you're speaking of your former lead singer.
Yes.
Back, and then he split off, did his own little thing, started his own little group. But, Kool and the Gang, over the years, you guys evolved with, starting in the 60s all the way through the 80s. And your music, you went from, jazz to funk, R&B, smooth, P-funk, and then, modern electro pop. What was the motivation? Was it because of the way music was changing and you guys felt you needed to change as well, or just your styles in general? What was it?
Well, yeah, we dealt with the changes from the 60s, the 70s, and the 80s. Because in the beginning it was the Jazzy Acts, and then it was Kool and the Flames, and then we changed to Kool and the Gang. And we were a part of an organization called Soul Town. We were the Soul Town band as well. We were the backup band. They were doing songs from Motown. In Jersey City, they were trying to be like a little Motown. So we would have to learn these tracks, about maybe 15 songs to back up these bands. And then when we did our own thing, we had that little jazz. That's where the Jazzy Act started from. Along with playing the Motown hits, which created the very first sound of Kool and the Gang, which was a mixture of R&B and jazz. And plus, we listened to The Godfather. That's why we had to change Kool and the Flames.
Yes, sir.
To Kool and the Gang because of James Brown.
You didn't want to cause any confusion.
No, that's where it all began. That was the beginning of the Kool and the Gang sound, which started in the 60s.
Okay, and I mean, over time, you guys have sold over 70 million albums, 31 gold and platinum hits. What do you think throughout this time? You're still making music. You're still, touring. What is your motivation to continue, going on, to continue pressing on?
Well, it's a blessing. I mean, our fans have supported us for so many years, and we like what we do. We've been globe-trotting around the world for almost 50 years. Next year is our 50th celebration coming up as well. Yeah.
Congrats. And so, I'm assuming this is not your first time you've been to Japan, then?
Oh, no.
No?
Been to Japan many times, yeah.
Many times.
I think we were here back, in 1990, where we played the Masawa base, and also we played here.
Oh, is that right? Okay,
yeah.
And is this the first time you performed for the troops?
Oh, it would be the second time, because we performed here, and we also did Masawa.
Okay, I'm sorry. At Yokota Air Base and Masawa.
Yeah.
All right. And so, who brought you here this time? Was this a FSS? We got to give a shout out to FSS. Is that a big shout out to
that's
FSS?
the gentleman over here. Kenny, Big Kenny.
Big Kenny. Shout out to FSS to bring you guys along for this trip. And I understand tonight at the concert, they're going to have the U program. The FSS marketers will be standing around and giving up over $1,000 in prizes for the U program. So
that's great.
Definitely another huge incentive to come check out Kool the Gang tonight at the Tayo Community Center at 7 o'clock. So, and from here, would they go to? Will you guys be headed to Kadena after this?
To where?
To Kadena? No. Just back home.
Oh, yeah. We've been over here in Asia for the last couple of weeks. Started in Macau.
In China.
Yeah, and then we're from China. We came here to Japan. Did Osaka, Tokyo, and now the 2 Air Force bases.
Wow. So you big time traveling, big time touring. And I understand last month you guys actually dropped your first Christmas album ever.
Ever. It's called Kool for the Holidays. The single was called Home for the Holidays. And it looks like I just might make it home for the holidays.
You gonna make it
out here tomorrow.
So you will make it home just in time for the holidays. And the rest of the band, you said they're getting set up right now at the Tayo for the sound check and whatnot.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're getting ready to get ready for the show tonight. We just, like I said, we left Masawa last night for the lake show. But I hear that they tell me that Yokota party's harder than Masawa. We're gonna find out.
Yokota definitely parties harder than Masawa, most definitely. And so, what can people expect tonight at your show? Now, I'm talking to the younger troops because the older crowd, they know what to expect from a Kool the Gang concert. They know what to expect from a show. But from the younger crowd, what can they expect from Kool the Gang?
Well, we have a high energy show. You know, we do several of our songs from the '70s: Hollywood Swingin', Jungle Boogie, funky stuff. And, of course, the hits of the 80s, Cherish, Get Down on It, and especially the ladies' night for the ladies. Absolutely. Hey, Kelly, all I can say is just going to be a party.
Most definitely. I'm going to tell you right now, I personally cannot wait for Get Down on It. That's my jam.
All right.
That's my jam right there. So, hey, is there anything else that you wanted to, I know you guys got a busy schedule. Is there anything else, though, you wanted to throw out there for the troops and everyone?
Well, I would like to say that we appreciate what the troops are doing, and it's great to be able to come here and perform for you guys. It's, you protect our country around the world. Last time we came here, we played the PAC tour, I believe it was. So we did Manila, we did Korea, we played here, we played Hawaii. So it's great to be here, and we like to say that we thank you for the great job that you guys are doing.
Well, most definitely. Again, we appreciate everything that you do and the number of generations that you guys have influenced with your music. We definitely appreciate that. And folks, make sure you come out tonight. Tayo Community Center. Doors will open at 6:30. The show itself will start at 7 o'clock. Kool the Gang, they are in the building. Cannot wait. We're going to celebrate, get down on it, Jungle Boogie, all that good stuff, all going down tonight. Hey, Mr. Robert Bell, Kool, thank you very much, sir, for coming in today.
Okay, well, thanks for having me.
Not a problem. Hey, we got your weather and more music on the way, so stay tuned.